During a seance to search for answers, Tenko is killed. Are
Or
the
The
two
two
related?
related.
The
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 third
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 trial
trial
begins.
begins.
Connect to my computer.
Guys, I can't.
Hey, Skipper.
Guys, I can't make this scroll any slower. Just for the love of God, stop reading it
In
at 5 miles an hour.
An
Attempt
to
resurrect
The ghost is gonna throw his phone.
the
The ghost is gonna throw his phone.
dead
Angie
Angie
is
is
killed.
killed.
Okay,
That
that's
is-
how much we read.
That is it, Mike. That is it. I am throwing. The ghost is
Last
throwing.
trial
I'm-
session.
Chewing gum.
Let's begin with the basic explanation
Really?
of the
Really?
During the trial, you'll present
Oh, damn, they even have access to all of Kirumi,
and vote
no.
for who done it.
No.
Vote correctly.
I like how Ryoma's
and
X
only
is
the
so freaking
blackened will be
generic.
punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish
I like how
everyone
Ryoma's
besides
is
the
short.
blackened, and that person will graduate from this academy. Also, refusing to vote will result in your death. So you better vote for someone. Now, smiles, everyone! It's showtime! Let's get this crazy awesome trial underway!
Sorry, everyone. I don't think I'm gonna be much help this time. Because of all the
Kaito, don't say that.
disruptions, I couldn't do a thorough investigation.
I can tell Monokuma.
Damn, bro,
Those
you-
were disruptions.
Damn, bro, you hella useless.
Or
What?
ghostly
What?
stuff.
Spend less time fixing your hair and more time investigating.
Got called
Shut
out.
up! I don't need to hear some comedy act from you two weirdos.
Face
Who did it?
Angie and Tenko.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
question.
she is
of
pissed.
Hasten your judgment. There may be two killers.
Himiko lost a lot of people.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
She lost her two closest friends and one potential girlfriend.
Shut up.
I don't know what you're talking about. Two potential girlfriends. What do you mean?
Not wrong.
Shut up.
Tsumugi, shut the fuck up.
Stop it! Stop making stuff up!
He
And
really
then
just
he
likes the
freaks out.
occult.
Shuichi, it'll be a mess if this
Is
is
it-
going on.
It is in his what is it? His bio.
Is it even possible for a revived corpse to be the culprit? Well, in this interest of being thorough, I should clear things up here.
What?
Hey, Kiba. Bye, Kiba.
This crime was committed by the recently deceased. They came back to life and killed two of our classmates.
No! So, rituals did work?
Oops. Got it.
That's
What have you
wrong.
done? Oh, never mind.
Why did you turn into Wesker?
What have you done?
I
What
don't
have you
think
done?
Angie's ritual succeeded.
I don't know. It sort of just happened.
7
You
minutes.
don't just turn into Wesker.
7 minutes.
You don't
7
know
minutes is
me.
all I can spare to
Have
fuck
burn
you.
the Necronomicon in the ritual.
What?
After
Oh
preparing the
boy.
effigy, burn this
What?
Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution.
I love this
Mindful of
tutorial.
carbon
Those
monoxide
portraits.
poisoning.
I'll look
Sprinkle the ashes of the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times.
If Angie's ritual
Oh, my
had
average Tuesday
succeeded,
trying to
the
resurrect
book
myself.
would have been gone. So she must have been killed
Massachusetts
before the
police
ritual
on the
was
hunt for
complete,
200
since
pound
the book
stolen
was still
Shrek
intact.
statue. Okay.
Then, Gonta think Rantaro probably
Damn,
not
those
culprit.
people are never gonna get that statue back.
Probably not culprit.
Well, duh. There's no way a dead person could resurrect.
Now hold
Poor
on
Kaito.
a second. I can't let that comment stand. Sure,
Yes, you can.
everybody knows that you can't bring the dead back to life. But it's easy at the Ultimate Academy. As long as you use the Necronomicon.
For all we know, it
I
could be
wonder
some
how this is
fucking
going to turn into
illusion
bad writing.
But it's true.
that defies the laws of all
I
physics.
never lie about motives.
Daddy said so, so he can't be wrong. Raising the dead is totally possible.
Man, I can't believe you guys wasted such a perfectly good motive. You should have let me use it to bring Monodum back to life.
Monodum is still alive, though.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't waste a resurrection on Monodum's corpse.
He's still
Damn.
poor guy.
So resurrecting the dead was actually possible this whole time?
There's no way it's possible.
There's no way that could happen, idiots. Monokuma is trying to confuse us.
Okay. Thanks, Maki.
Dumb
Also-
fucks.
Dumb
Well,
fucker.
chapter 3 motives are shitty. Well, chapter
If
3
our
motives are
transfer student
shitty.
isn't the culprit, then blame falls to one of us.
Who did it?
Step aside, Half Pint. I'll handle this. I don't
Hey.
know about Tenko, but I'm pretty fucking sure Kyo murdered Angie.
What? Why?
Don't play dumb with me, creep show.
He's so
I
grown.
already know what happened.
Why am I going backwards?
Okay, so that isn't.
The culprit used a katana to kill Angie. And it was found in Kyo's research lab. Which makes you, Kyo, automatically suspicious.
But anyone could have taken that katana, you see.
If I had a bloody knife
was the
in my room, that doesn't make me the killer, bozo.
about that thing, Kyo. I did not care about some katana.
Just admit it, you shit-eating worm. You went to the classroom, broke in,
What?
and
Oh, it's because it hid. Because it hid under the fucking.
Oh yeah, I'm a fucking genius!
I'm a motherfucking genius.
I'm a fucking genius. Is Korekiyo really the culprit? Does that story fit the facts of the case? You should think about it from the beginning.
The culprit used
Hitmonk mode. Activate.
You went to the classroom, broke in.
Shitty worm.
That's wrong!
That's wrong.
No, Kyo would not have been able to enter Angie's lab. Isn't that right, Tsumugi?
Yeah. Before Angie locked herself up in her research lab, she said she wasn't going to open up for anyone but student council members.
And Kyo is not a member. She wouldn't have opened the
VIPs
door for him.
only.
Kyo couldn't have killed Angie even if he wanted to.
I had no desire to kill her in the first place.
So whoever killed Angie must have been one of the student council members, yeah?
I was doing a bit to lead you to the right answer. Can't believe you
Oh,
actually
wow.
got it.
Miu.
Clever.
You can just ignore her, Gonta.
Sans?
The remaining student council members are Gonta, Kibo, Tsumugi, and Himiko.
Well, it can't be Himiko. She was besties with Angie. I trust their friendship. You guys do too, right?
Checker, shut up.
Yeah, of course. Can we trust their friendship
Gonta.
so readily?
Obviously.
Don't
Let's
blame Gonta,
believe in
he's the
them.
boy. But
I feel
Checker,
bad
see,
for Gonta. Like, he's
That turns out
he's
that
so
success
baby.
comes
He
down to
needs
three.
he needs help.
Tsumugi,
Someone save me
Gullible.
from Kokichi, Jesus Christ.
Gullible.
Yep. The culprit is one of those three people.
Not
You
baby.
mean one of those
but
two
he's gullible.
people. Because a robot ain't people, Jack.
What?
I'll let that remark slide. Anyway, aren't these accusations just
I will let
Okay.
I will let
Why
that
was he
remark
mad?
slide.
Even if he
culprit should
isn't
confess
human,
already.
still gotta treat him like
Gonta,
everyone else.
Keyboy, or Tsumugi? Well,
Not Gonta. Gonta would never kill Angie.
Yeah, Gonta's a gentleman. You shouldn't suspect either of us.
Hey, stick up for me too.
Gonta definitely not hurt anyone. Torture Gonta
Oh,
if
I
you
feel
don't
bad
believe
for
me.
Kibo. No.
Torture might be a bit too far, but Gonta and I aren't the culprits.
And
Man's
I'm not
got
the
no
culprit
sense
either.
of self-preservation.
Kibo, someone stand up for him.
Uh-oh. Panic talk debate.
Must consider other possibilities.
Everybody shut the
Surely
fuck
there
up.
must be a suspect outside the student council.
Student council.
That's utterly impossible.
A dead chick
Not just
can't be the
anyone can open
culprit.
that door.
Okay, Miu.
Why?
Only student council members have.
I heard it.
I heard
Well,
you,
at
you
least-
little
at least-
shit.
Well, at least Gonta was being productive. He was talking to his bug friends.
No, it wasn't just student council members that could have opened that lab door.
What was
Isn't
it
that
you said
thing out
earlier
past
about Kyo opening the door, Shuichi? Unless you're a student council member, you can't enter Angie's lab, right?
I was referring to Kyo. He couldn't have done it, but you could have. Because I saw you open the classroom lock by picking it.
Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them into the keyhole of the lock. Nope. Mass, we need you for one line.
Oh, fuck, sorry.
It's okay.
There! Open sesame.
Oh, that happened? I totally forgot.
So you're
Oh my
going to pretend
God,
you
shut-
don't remember, huh?
Quit glaring at me like that. Of course I remember. Yeah, I did it. I killed Angie.
What? What?
Huh?
Wow, dude, with the fastest
wait,
trial in
why?
history.
What did you just say?
I picked the lock to her lab, snuck into the room, and then wham! Killed Angie. The culprit was me, all along.
All along, we've been doing this for 3
Say,
seconds.
Is this some kind of joke?
Nah, no joke. I thought that if I confessed, I could atone for my sins.
Shut up. No.
I feel so much better. Whew!
Checkers. You just call them checkers.
Kokichi really is culprit?
I mean, yeah.
No,
He's
he's
not wrong.
lying. I think. Maybe?
Say
He's
Miu.
lying.
Say
I'm
Miu.
certain of it.
No, definitely not a lie.
No.
I killed Angie. Shouldn't you guys believe the culprit when they confess?
Then let me ask you, culprit, how did you lock the room?
Huh? Well, it's the same as opening it. You pick the door closed from the outside.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Huh? What doesn't make sense? Can't you lock a door by picking it?
Maybe, but that's not how the culprit locked the room. They used a different method.
What different method? Yeah,
What
Mumbles.
different?
Use your big boy voice and explain yourself.
Bruh.
There
Miu.
were 2 doors to the classroom, and the one locked last was.
What? Finish your thought.
That's it.
That's it.
The back door.
The
That's
back
how they
rooms.
made this a locked room mystery.
The back door had a sliding lock, yes? How was it locked from the outside?
The culprit used a certain tool.
The tool that the culprit used to lock the sliding lock from outside was...
Oh,
What
it's
the hell
this
are we about
mini
to play?
game.
What is this?
Not that hard of a mini game.
Yeah. Everyone. Really good. Get my phone.
What? Jason just said get a pine cone. I don't know.
I Get a pine cone. I flooped the pig.
Who's the pig?
Yep.
Generic ass sound.
The gold leaf katana that was stabbed into Kaede's effigy. The culprit used that to hit the knob of the sliding lock to lock the door.
So the gold leaf was on the sliding lock
Because when the katana hit the lock, some of the gold leaf rubbed off on it. The gold leaf on that katana did peel rather easily.
That evidence rings a bell. Specifically,
Oh no.
a school
Oh no.
bell.
Are you talking about a different school? What school was it?
Oh,
Now,
we're
that
gonna do
doesn't matter
this.
anymore. Let's not dwell on the past.
We can draw on the past right now, actually.
The
Hold
gold
up.
leaf landed on the sliding lock when the katana touched it. So that means the
First
So they
bing,
acknowledge
used
they
the
ran out of
katana
ideas.
to move the sliding lock.
first Bing Bong Ding Dong episode released publicly August 25th,
But wait, how did they
2022.
move it with a katana? And from outside Angie's lab?
The clue that might give us the answer is the layout of the area itself. It was an odd setup after all. The katana stabbed into the effigy. The effigies hung upside down.
Angie didn't do that as part of the ritual?
No. Nowhere in the Necronomicon did it say you had to hang the effigies.
If it was not part of the ritual, then it must have been for a different purpose, right?
Different purpose. What could that have been?
Hangman's Gambit, Dead by Daylight perk.
Culprit somehow used the setup to lock the room. In that case, I need to know the reason behind every step of that setup. If I do that, the way the culprit locked the room should be clear. Taxi!
Time to run
Hell
over.
yeah, Batman.
Time to run over some bitches.
GTA 5.
Oh, it's crazy taxi time. We're going to drive down at high speed down this road and kill people while we try to.
You ready?
While we try to
Here
solve it.
we go.
You're gonna get into an accident in your own mind.
Did Makoto ever had something like this?
I doubt it.
No, he didn't.
Riding
Oh,
dick?
so he
What?
was. So he was
what?
just boring.
Yeah, it started with Logic Dive. It's like Taxi is next.
Wow. So Makoto had nothing, Hajime had a snowboard, and Shuichi has a fucking car.
It's like the one comic I sent where the
Yeah.
fucking with the fucking like I shred gnarly knowledge on my mine snowboard. Makoto's like, that's kind of dumb, and then Shuichi rolls up in the fucking taxi like, I run over truth hookers with my mine taxi. We're like, you know, snowboarding's kind of cool.
Oh.
Shuichi's a damn psychopath. Don't crash. Isn't that good?
Crash, crash, crash. Gas, gas, gas.
Gas,
Step
gas,
on the
gas,
gas.
gas, go on the step on.
Step on the gas. Ta-da!
I'm like sitting in the passenger. That's just me in the passenger side screaming. This happens.
What was done to
Oh yeah, who's with you in the car?
a hooker?
It's the mind hooker.
What was done to make the katana turn the lock? Chicken time.
Thinking time.
I thought.
Oh no,
I
I'm
wish
gonna
I
lose
could
that
have some
mini
of
game.
that.
I thought it said chicken time.
Delicious.
Yeah, chicken and chicks are delicious. No
Chicken
comment.
and chicks, hell yeah.
Next question. Man,
That's a long ass Angie.
this is a long ass highway.
It says
Are you
Driving
guys
literally through California.
Have you guys ever been on the Next Question Highway? Why do these palm trees remind me of Shrek too?
What?
What?
Yeah, well, you know when Shrek and the gang were entering far, far away and they were just passing some palm trees.
Oh, by the way, Neo, the stream is very, like, desynced with the audio.
Okay.
Gotta keep it moving, keep it moving.
Speed.
I am speed.
It
What?
connects.
That's it. The reason the culprit stuck the katana into the ep-
I'll
No.
Oh god,
because you
no.
said the audio desynced.
We're never
I
gonna
know,
figure out what
it's
happened.
funny.
Murder mystery, murder mystery, murder mystery.
was so that it would hit the sliding lock as the effigy spun.
Effigy spun?
It did not. It made it worse somehow.
You
I
spin
don't know
me
how-
right
Right,
round,
right.
baby, right round. Then maybe you should just like. Then maybe you should just like stop watching the stream and then try rewatching it.
Oh, shoot. It looks good now. I think it just lagged for a little bit. Also, why?
Me right round, baby, right
And
round.
the effigy would spin the other way. And of
Gotta
course,
Why?
the katana would spin with it.
Wait, who's the sword in? Kaede?
I see.
Yep,
So
Kaide.
the culprit used the katana
She's
as a
just
counterspell to
spinning?
push the lock into place?
Gotta keep me
The
moving,
culprit
keep me
simply needed
grooving
to
with
spin the effigy's rope and then swiftly leave. This would cause the spinning katana to hit the sliding lock.
Talk about
And thus was the back door of an empty classroom locked from the inside.
Why?
Yes, that's how Angie's lab was locked.
Cause convoluted.
By using the effigy with a katana.
A plan born from the
These
heart
are
of a sword
Danganronpa
traveling
characters.
through the air to intercept us.
What? What? Why is she
They
drooling?
literally
What?
use anything around them.
The sliding lock was
It's from
pretty
that one
loose.
thing.
A little push could move it.
It's just like that one thing.
As long as the spinning
What the hell are
katana
y'all
hit the
talking?
lock, it would have slid into position.
Yet again, I sit through another one of these class trials wondering whatever the fuck you guys are talking about.
Failed the first couple times. They could keep trying until it locked.
Chat, I might get ice cream.
Okay. Now or
I don't know.
You don't.
Which is why
You
the
sit here and you
culprit
say,
chose to
"I'm gonna
strike
get
at
ice cream."
nighttime
Well,
as to
now.
avoid detection.
Is it a good, okay time to pause for a second?
Council prohibited
Yeah, yeah.
anyone from walking around at nighttime.
Okay.
alright. I'm gonna be eating cheesecake in the middle of all this.
Are you saying it's the student council's fault?
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
In any case, the culprit probably used the murder weapon for this trick. It had to have been the right length to hit the sliding lock from the
Man,
effigy.
Shuichi.
The culprit couldn't
I
find
missed
a
you as
blade
a
long
robot.
enough in my lab, so they settled for the katana.
What?
Yeah,
The other
Shuichi.
effigies were only hung up so we
Shuichi's
could go
voice
through
actor does a
kind of
robot in
ceremony.
another game.
That way, we wouldn't notice the lock trick.
But Kokichi did say earlier that he could have picked the lock closed. I don't want to completely ignore that possibility. But I can't imagine
I was
the
gone
culprit would have done this just for a distraction.
I was gone
If that's
earlier.
the case, then Kokichi's confession
Excuse me.
earlier was actually...
Seriously? You fucking lied again?
Cough it up, Kokichi.
Oh, man. You guys got me.
What did I miss?
Okay, I'm not the
Nothing.
culprit.
Not that much, actually.
Telling the
You're
truth
such a
this
little
time,
bitch.
right?
I want to say I'm lying, but I'm not.
Why did you say you were the culprit?
I wanted to lure the culprit out. If I claim to be the culprit, then
We
the
read
real
it pop
culprit was
time.
angry as well.
The
You
weird
get me?
one.
Let's try it.
Nice.
You want a bite?
And if they
Don't
pressured
want a
me to
bite?
confess,
Will that
then
mess
that
up your
would have
chocolate
looked mighty
experience?
Does
suspicious.
that mess up my chocolate experience?
Ah, I
Can you
respect
have like
his
a little
tactics.
piece?
Sheesh. Darn it.
Like,
It
you
didn't
want a
go
bite or
my
you
way
want-
because
Sure.
Shuichi butted in
Thank
on my
you.
plan.
I don't know where that came from.
Thank you.
Damn, this is good.
You and your fucking lies. Go sit in the corner and play with yourself.
Maybe
No.
Huh?
You're what?
What the?
You want more?
I'm good. You can have it all yourself.
Yeah.
If you think about it, Kokichi actually has pretty good tactics.
Bye. Have fun.
Nah.
Anyways, Miu.
Okay, I'll
No.
start right now.
No.
All right. So, who's the asshole who set up this locked room mystery?
Mew, I can't hold it up anymore.
No.
I
What's
fucking
the
hate
matter?
that.
You going
Why
soft on me
Kokichi?
now?
What is
These
happening?
two need to stop talking.
Who made the locked room
Ignore
mystery
each other.
doesn't matter since anyone could have done it.
I know.
Don't you even understand something as basic as that, you filthy
Oh,
cum
no.
dumpster?
Oh.
Yes. There you. Yes.
Dumpster! Finally!
Hey, there's the
Finally
line.
called me a cum dumpster!
There it is. There it is.
What
should
No.
we talk about now?
No,
Gonta.
We must focus
I
not
am-
on the
Just said,
locked room, but
anyway.
on who entered
no,
Angie's
I am
life.
now completely avoiding Kibo to possess.
Why?
You know
Only
what,
one of the
Kyo?
student council
If you're not
members
the
or
murderer, you know
Kokichi
what? I'll
could have gained
possess you.
entry.
Oh,
Who?
damn,
Therefore, the
Bass is still
culprit
muted.
must be among their number.
That leaves us with 4 suspects. Tsumugi, Gonta, Kibo, and Kokichi.
Don't forget Himiko. She's also a part of the student council. Doesn't matter if she was besties with Angie, she's still a suspect.
It's not what you were saying earlier.
That contradicts
Yeah,
what you
what?
said earlier, which
Yeah,
I can
thank you,
improve using
Kibo.
my recording
you, Kibo.
function.
It's fine. That's just a waste of time.
Me? A suspect?
Himiko and the suspects.
Angie!
So, calling all suspects, what should we discuss next? I want to hear everyone's opinion. What would you say to get yourself off the suspect list?
This little
Why
shit.
are you trying to lead the debate? You're a suspect too.
Silence, outsider. Only the suspect rangers are allowed to speak.
What?
Suspect rangers?
I agree.
Absurd.
Those under suspicion should explain themselves thoroughly.
We might catch them with their pants down.
What? Mew, you need to
Anyway,
stop.
I want to ask the suspect rangers. What should we talk about? What should we say to get ourselves off the suspect list? Well, guys, I want to hear what you think.
That's sort of a difficult question, you know?
Gonta not smart enough to know answer to that.
Yes, it is difficult to formulate a logical response to that question.
Not articulate with words, huh? Don't you guys want to prove your innocence?
They don't trust you one bit, and I don't blame them. You're probably plotting.
Why did Tenko have to die?
Oh my god, no.
I want to know what happened to Angie too, but can
Oh,
we talk about Tenko's case now and not just Angie?
I got you exactly where I wanted, Himiko.
What do you mean?
The 2 victims could have been killed by 2 separate murderers, you know. So we need to find the first blackened responsible for the first victim. We gotta figure out who killed Angie. Until we solve Angie's case, Tenko's case is meaningless. Did you suggest that
Bruh,
to
what if they are
brainstorm?
connected? Bruh.
Himiko.
I mean, if they're connected, this killer has been fucking busy.
Oh my god.
Poor Tenko. How could you do this to her?
The lesbian.
She is straight up simping.
The tables have turned tabled.
Not
Everything you said is total.
You can't yell at me. I'm the ghost.
You
Being
didn't
honest.
give two shits about Tenko when she was alive. But now you're like, oh no, poor Tenko, after she's dead. Come on, really?
Kokichi, enough.
No,
Thank you, Gonta.
it's okay. It's
Gonta
no
angry.
surprise he'd think that. I know I ignored Tenko before.
Oh,
That's why
no.
No,
Oh,
it's so fucking upsetting.
I should have faced
I'm gonna
Tenko.
kill somebody.
Things out with her while she was still alive.
Their limited time.
It's too late. I can't complain to her or thank her.
I'm gonna cry.
I am
Yeah,
in
seriously. It's way
misery.
too late to realize that now. Our
The
only
Kaito.
option is to face her death head on.
I don't think that's gonna help.
Death?
Not gonna lie, I don't think that's helping the
I
scenario.
understand what you're going through. So I'm gonna help you out. Let's work together to find the truth. I'm not gonna let anyone say her death didn't matter.
Go,
Kai-
Kaito.
Kaito is literally trying to be the main protagonist.
I'll put a silent
Yes.
on whoever calls Tenko's death meaningless. The name of the curse. Death curse.
Death curse, no. Not the death.
Dead would silence someone pretty good.
Don't lecture me with your
All you guys are gonna
$30
help out
curse.
too. Abandoning someone who died and only thinking about your own survival. That's just as bad as a hit and run. I won't forgive something so messed up.
Tenko was
Not
my
even
friend.
close, Kaito. Sorry.
Gonta want to know why she died too.
I already told you that's so unnecessary. We're getting sidetracked here.
No, even if it was a different culprit, we need to know how Tenko died. If we don't find out who killed her, we won't be able to work together. Not now, not ever. Even if this trial isn't for her, in order for us to survive, we need to get to the bottom of Tenko's death. Not just to survive
So
this trial.
what you gonna do if
so
you
we can
find
keep
out
going
if the
and live
Tenko killer is a different person? Are you gonna lock them up or something?
Finally, you noticed. Jeez, you're so slow.
What?
Huh? Did Kokichi want us to notice?
Don't listen to his crap. We haven't decided whether there were two different culprits yet.
Let us talk about Tenko's case then. Perhaps that will provide us a clue.
Yeah, maybe.
Not
He do
wrong.
got that point.
I don't mind going over Tenko's case. That was an abrupt change of topic. Is that intentional?
So what do we talk about first?
For now, let's see if we can narrow down the list of suspects.
Tencrotch probably got killed during the seance.
Tencrotch,
So everyone there's
okay.
suspicious.
People who attended the seance. Kyo, Shuichi.
Bruh.
That's it. It was me,
so
Kyo,
rudely
Himiko, and Kokichi.
So those four are the culprits.
Oh, Himiko still culprit?
Well, that's probably just a coinkydink. The most suspicious out of the four is really Kyo. He suggested the whole seance idea.
Oh my
True,
god.
I may have suggested it, but I explained the procedure beforehand, yes?
Why?
If we
Not
all
looking
knew
at
of
me
it
like
before
that.
the murder, then we are all equally
Thank you.
suspicious.
Well, I suppose, but
In addition, the seance wasn't entirely in my control either. I was not the one who selected the room we performed it in. It was Himiko.
Oh.
Ooh,
Oh.
Mass, you're needed for a line.
Oh, he's
He's
deafened.
deafened.
Oh wait,
Oh.
no.
No.
Sir.
What? How?
Three empty rooms. Which one shall we use?
You must have come back at the exact perfect time.
Well, no, he probably saw the stream. That's probably.
the middle room. The middle room's always best for stuff like this.
One.
Very well. I shall begin the preparations at once.
Oh, right.
Also, we should not limit our suspects to only those who participated in the seance. The empty room had a point of entry from outside, you see.
Point of entry from outside. He must be referring to.
There!
There.
There.
We're talking about
Over
under the floor,
there.
right?
There,
Look,
right
look right
there.
Huh? Under the floor?
there.
Under the
right
floor?
there.
Under the floor.
Under the floorboards.
Under
Under
the
the
floorboards.
There's a crawl space under the
We
floor.
found the
for
Oh
Under the
my
floor.
god, here we go. Under the floor.
There was also a hole that connected it to the neighboring room.
Oh my god, they're just borrowing everything.
Use the hole.
There's a
They could
fucking
venture
hole
into
down here.
The seance room.
If we consider that possibility, then there is another suspect.
Another suspect? Who?
It's appearing before me. Oh, I can see it clearly. The true identity of Tenko's killer.
Don't stop, don't stop. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop the bait. Now, don't stop, don't stop.
The culprit sneaked in during the seance by crawling under the floor.
Under the floor?
But it was pitch
Under the
black
floor.
during the seance.
Under the floor.
Under the
They even
floorboard.
said they were under the floor.
Under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor.
Under the floor?
You see, our villain had a light.
That's wrong!
He had a light under the floor.
I don't think the culprit could have used a light while under the floor.
Under the floor?
There was a hole in the corner of the room. If a light were used, it would have leaked through and we would have seen it.
But when we did the seance, the room was definitely pitch black.
So a light was not shined under the floor, which
Under the
means
floor.
you cannot claim I am the culprit.
Jeez, here I thought this would be the case where the murder could only be done by a robot.
You have accused me of being the culprit more than once now, simply because I am a robot. My status as a robot does not mean I am capable of performing superhuman feats. My vision is somewhat poor, and I only possess average physical strength and intelligence.
No, I thought you were
Alright,
right.
you made
Mundane.
your point. God, now
So you mean to
feel
tell
sort of
me
bad
that
for
you're
you.
just like an average high
I
Oh my
neither
schooler?
god,
want nor
Kokichi.
need your pity.
Oh damn, keep it
Not with
going.
the flashlight. It's way
Oh
too
my-
bright.
He literally flashbanged
Yeah, I
her.
got the
Difficult to
flashbang.
move around under the floor in that pitch black
Under the
darkness.
floor.
Quick, activate your
Maybe the
flashbang.
floor and the hole have nothing to do with this case.
This'll shut him up.
Then why was floorboard under
Kokichi's
Tenko
talking
end
and
up
I just
funny?
turn it on while he's talking.
Gonta think that was so
Legendary,
culprit could stab
legendary
Tenko from
Leon,
underfloor.
legendary Kibo skin for Leon.
Deja vu.
Ooh, nice observation,
I've been just in
Gonta.
this place
Are you
before.
finally getting used to the class trials?
Uh-huh. Thank you. Don't say it like
Oh
that.
my
You're
god.
better off not being used to this kind of stuff.
Maybe they mixed Tenko with glowing paint and looked for the
Glowing paint. Deja
Glowing
vu.
paint.
I've just been in this place before.
Bro.
Party time.
That'd let the couple
Not
find
this
her.
shit again.
Then they could stab her through the
Through the
floorboards.
floorboards.
Tsumugi,
sounds
you
really
know seem to
familiar
know.
too. But I'm just gonna ignore it.
Okay, okay, Monica.
Goodbye to space.
Her corpse didn't have any trace of glowing paint, though.
Same shit,
yeah.
different day.
So then why was that floorboard loose?
Under the
The
floorboard.
loose floorboard was the one under Tenko, right? If the culprit used it while she was still alive, she'd totally notice.
Who fucking cares? Fussing over that won't get us closer to the culprit.
We shouldn't dismiss this line of inquiry, however.
Dismiss the
Instead of
line
butting
of
our heads
inquiry,
against it,
however.
How about we concentrate on another issue?
Oh my goodness.
What other issue?
Perhaps first, we should figure out how and when exactly Tenko was killed.
When? So not during seance?
Tenko was in the metal cage for the whole seance, wasn't she? How could someone have gotten to her there?
Maybe the culprit killed her before she went under the metal cage.
That's not possible. She was alive at that point.
Mass, you are once again needed. Oh wait, no, he's deafened.
Oh no.
So, any understudies?
This is a point of no return, Tenko.
Oh god.
After this
Oh
point,
god.
you mustn't
Oh god.
speak.
No, I hate it.
The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie
It will be
speaking through
Angie
you.
speaking through you.
Echo.
Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over.
Over.
Yes.
Echo.
He was unmistakably alive when the seance began.
That was right before we blew out the candles. But when the light came back,
I thought Kokichi was
Floorboard
gonna
was
say,
removed at that
blew
point,
out your back.
so it's likely she was already dead then.
So she was killed when the room was dark?
But she was inside cage, right? Going to think it impossible to kill her then.
Then she wasn't killed when the room was dark. It was a different time.
A different time?
How the fuck should I know? You figure it out, shitheads.
Huh?
Aren't you an engineer?
Since Gonta said it was impossible, I'm proposing an alternate theory. Now hurry up and think! If you want to make my golden brain tingle, start circle jerking your limp dick brains!
What?
Yeah. Yes. The toilet humor. Yes.
When Tenko got killed, it wasn't during the seance.
It could not have been done at any other time. She was under the cage the whole time, and she was dead when the cage was lifted.
What about moment cage was lifted?
This isn't the right one.
Like
Oops.
that.
This was put
When
in the
cage
wrong
lifted,
order on the
culprit
walkthrough.
stabbed Tenko real fast. So fast, no one saw.
Right there.
This was put in the wrong order on the walkthrough, but I found the right one.
So who lifted the cage?
Please.
It was me.
then obviously Himiko is the culprit.
What are you doing, Mio?
There's no doubt.
What is...
What?
Okay.
What?
Tenko not being killed during the seance. That might not be impossible, but there's
That's
no
it.
evidence for it.
That's it. I'm standing next to Kaito for the rest of this goddamn fucking trial. No, I'm not operating the camera anymore.
She was
Don't-
under the
Don't judge me. I need where safety is.
Cage lifted.
Gonta's farther away.
That's wrong.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, Gunta, I'm getting in your bug box.
No, it wasn't
hiding
possible
his
to kill
bug
her
box.
the moment the cage was lifted.
Hey.
Because the inside of the white cloth had Tenko's blood on it. That cloth was removed before the cage was lifted. If Tenko was stabbed then, there wouldn't be blood on the cloth.
I'll see you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck. Good luck this little. I can't say anything. That's so the problem.
Possibility.
I want to give a hint, but I don't want to give it away. So I'm gonna shut up. Oh.
Dang it, Miu.
No, it's still
What?
wrong to think that Tenko was killed during the seance.
What?
I'm gonna prove it right now. My golden brain is gonna go
Pick
out.
it.
Golden brain. Oh.
Tenko died after the seance. It happened when the sheet was lifted. That was the moment the culprit chose to stab the fuck out of Tenko through the cage. They stuck the thin blade through the gap, and that clean white sheet got stained blood red.
But the weapon was a sickle.
I thought we finally
Only the blade could have
confirmed
fit
it
through
was
the
paint.
gaps.
The blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko, sitting in there with her neck all exposed.
I'll cut through your words.
Oh, cut through your words. Or
Did
something.
they stab her through the throat?
Wait just a minute. Tenko wasn't sitting down inside the cage. She was bent over with her forehead against the marker stone, and the cage itself was about 3 feet tall. The sickle's blade was too short to reach Tenko while she was in that position.
Then I messed up again? How could this happen? I am so
It's
embarrassed.
okay.
No worries, Miu. Everyone already knows you're an embarrassment to the human race.
Ouch.
Yeah, no worries.
Ouch.
No! How embarrassing!
If Shuichi is right, then it's impossible for Tenko to have been killed through the cage.
She couldn't have been killed during the seance since she was in the cage, right?
If she was killed then, the cloth over the cage would have been pierced.
Not during the seance or from below the floor. Then it's impossible, isn't it?
Yeah, for a living person.
Huh?
What if Angie's spirit killed Tenko?
What are you talking about? That's not possible.
I'm
You don't
shook.
know that. Some things are impossible for a human, but not for a spirit.
Don't say stupid
The
stuff like
spirit
that.
from Dead by
Screw
Daylight.
spirits.
Stop that now.
Angie's spirit killed Tenko? Why?
Himiko?
Why would Angie's spirit kill Tenko?
What if Tenko killed Angie, and then Angie's spirit came back for revenge?
Like I said, that's impossible. Spirits can't be culprits.
Then explain how the culprit killed Tenko under these impossible circumstances.
Well,
See? You can't explain, can you? Only a spirit could have done that.
Wait, I know. What if the culprit was hiding inside the cage? If they were in there, they could have stabbed Tenko during the seance.
I don't.
That would have been mouse side.
I don't think that's possible.
If there was
I
someone
don't,
else in
I
the
don't think that's how this
cage, we would
works.
have
I agree with
noticed.
Kaito. The culprit could have been inside the cage.
Maki.
You do?
Nonsense. There was no space in the cage for the culprit to hide.
Maybe the culprit wouldn't need to hide in the first place.
What?
Also, the culprit could have killed her in the cage at any time. I think you know what I'm getting at, right?
The they she's referring to.
Tenko killed herself?
I believe Maki is referring to Tenko herself.
What did you say? Are you saying Tenko is the culprit?
She committed suicide.
Wow, they really are running out of ideas.
If she committed suicide, it would explain a lot of things we couldn't figure out. She volunteered to be in the cage and then stabbed herself during the seance. It wouldn't matter how dark the room was.
But the sickle she was stabbed with was under the floor, right?
Under the floor?
If
She
Tenko had stabbed
she
herself,
stashed it down
wouldn't
there?
the sickle still be inside the cage?
Oh my god. Miu actually said something smart.
Oh my god.
Perhaps that explains why the floorboard was removed.
See, this is why I'm staying in the
After
box.
stabbing herself with the sickle, she threw it underneath the floor.
So she took off the floorboard to get rid of the sickle?
Yes, that makes sense to Gonta.
Well, it doesn't make sense to me. There's no reason for Tenko to commit suicide.
Maybe I wasn't too far off with the theory I had earlier. You know, about Tenko killing Angie.
Yeah?
What?
Because Tenko and Angie were fighting for your attention, right?
Oh no. The lesbians know.
The lesbians are fighting.
Hey, hey, Angie, when'd you brainwash Himiko?
You know what? What's happening right now? I wish this was just the ending, but it's not gonna be. I could have been. You could explain it that way, and that's fine. But now there's gonna be. I hate it. I don't want it. You've worried me so much with what you've said about this.
I know. But don't worry. We don't know the half of it.
But if she was gonna
No,
kill
don't
herself,
worry. It's even worse.
why do it
Steve.
during the seance?
It's even worse.
It's gonna be so terrible.
Hold on to your
Goes
butt.
downhill from here.
Hold on to your butt.
Really? Why?
There could only be one reason to hide it in a killing game, right? It's to take us down with her.
Take us down?
She wanted us to pick the wrong answer during the class trial, so she could bring us all down. She wanted us to die with her. Okay, well, she probably just wanted Himiko to die with her, but still.
But what are you saying? Tenko wasn't like that. She told me.
Keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else.
What if all of that was just a lie?
Oh, no.
A lie?
Wait, we should believe Tenko's last words.
The true terror of class trials is that you shouldn't believe everything said.
Himiko, you said that Tenko would never do anything like that. But how can you be so sure? Did you guys actually know each other? People keep all sorts of secrets, like Maki. She hid the fact that she's a cold-blooded killer. Is it wise of us to trust other people wholeheartedly in this kind of situation?
I feel like outside of a handful of people, everyone's been hiding something, so he's got a point.
Naive?
We're all just people, you know?
That's the opposite of
course we're gonna have
naive.
some secrets. What matters is whether there's any malice behind them.
People can lie about how malicious their hidden secrets really are.
Well, duh. It's impossible to know for sure what others are
Naivety
thinking.
is believing something
That's
wholehearted.
why it all comes down to whether or not you believe in yourself. If you get betrayed, it's not their fault. It's your fault for believing in them.
What?
That's why
What
I
the
believed in
hell?
Maki Roll.
What?
Because I wanted to believe in her.
Just because
Why?
you're acting all cool doesn't mean you get to skip training.
Hey, come on. Don't you think you're being a little too strict?
Well, we come from different backgrounds. So for now, let's agree to disagree. No one's ever called me naive before. And from Kaito? Seriously?
Whether or not I believe. My heart can't reach Tenko anymore. But I want to believe in her. She wouldn't commit suicide.
No.
She wouldn't try to take us down. That's what I want to believe.
Me too. Gonta
This is gonna make you
believes
sad.
Tenko commits suicide.
But if Tenko did commit suicide, that would answer all of our questions.
If you insist we believe in Tenko, then provide a reason to do so.
Proper reason.
All right, I'll give you a reason.
Is there a reason?
Yes, there is. Will you trust me, Maki? If it turns out I'm wrong, you can blame me all you like. But for now, I need you to trust in my detective work.
I don't believe Tenko would kill herself because of what she said.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay, everyone, I'll see you guys after the seance. Peace.
She said, see you guys after. I doubt she had a sudden change of heart. Just because we won't know how she was killed doesn't mean that it was suicide. Who left?
Me. It was definitely me.
It was different. We shouldn't be satisfied with that. And if we keep thinking, we'll find the truth. And that means we have to believe in Tenko. I'll make them all believe.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person! But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength,
I'll reveal the truth.
Was a lie.
Tenko couldn't have thrown the sickle under the floor because she died instantly.
Instantly?
Oh, wrong? Her death might not have been instant. She couldn't have gone far before she bled out.
The power of an echo.
I'm certain of it. My investigation determined that she died instantly.
What's your opinion, Maki? I'd like to hear from someone who specializes in murder.
Murder? Judas, no.
Maki.
I grant you murder. Thank you. Murder, Judith.
Maki,
No.
no.
Maki,
I
no.
completely forgot about that important detail. Tenko died instantly.
What?
As an assassin, I specialize in killing my targets swiftly. I have no doubt that Tenko was killed immediately.
Words of a true killer. Pretty sure we can believe everything she said.
Thank you, Maki.
How could you forget that, Maki roll? You better apologize to Shuichi.
Excuse me?
It's okay, Kaito, really. No apology necessary. Anyway, Tenko died so suddenly
never
that she
find
couldn't
your
have gotten
body.
rid of the sickle. Knowing that, the theory that she killed herself just doesn't fit, correct?
Just like I thought. Tenko wouldn't commit suicide.
Thank goodness, Himiko.
Which means someone definitely killed Tenko during the seance.
Her suicide was considered because we could not determine how she was killed.
No, there must have been a way. We're gonna figure it out.
Did any of the participants witness anything peculiar during the seance? If you know something, please speak up. It could be the key to solving this mystery.
Not a bad idea. To remember what happened to the... We should remember what happened at the seance. Let me try to remember. I'm sure there's something. I need some kind of clue that will help me solve this mystery.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary during the seance?
The fact that the seance failed. The ritual was perfect, and yet it failed. How utterly strange.
Now that I think about it, while we were all singing the song, I heard something fall.
Shit.
I'm
Missed.
more concerned about how dark it got in there.
So she just goes, shit, I missed.
My job was to relight the candles.
Math.
Moving
Welcome
along
back.
the walls was seriously tough.
I'm not done yet because, oh my god.
It was pitch black during the seance. That limits what could have happened. Just stay calm and think. There must be some kind of clue.
Did anything
Seem out of the ordinary during the seance? There is something that bothers me. The fact that the seance failed. The ritual was perfect, and yet it failed. How utterly strange.
Think about it. While we were all singing the song, I heard something fall.
Right on the money.
I agree.
I agree.
I agree with that.
Himiko, you think that something fell because of that sound you heard, right?
I thought it was a thunk, not a bang.
It sounded like something heavy fell down and hit the floor really hard. What could have fallen down?
There wasn't anything on the ceiling that could have fallen down, right?
Am I wrong? I thought something fell, but
The sound was pretty loud. It did seem like something hit the floorboards.
Loud sound. Something hit the floorboards. Maybe that sound had something to do with the other thing that happened in the dark.
Things that go bump in the night.
This is it! I think the floorboard coming off had something to do with that sound. That floorboard came loose at some point during the seance, right?
would the floorboard have made such a loud sound though?
It was the sound of an intense impact.
If the impact was that intense, then it could have loosened the floorboard.
That is true. Would have had to be a strong impact to make that sound. But what was it? What could it What could it possible be?
What it could...
What could it possible be?
What? Wait, hold on. It's new status alert?
What could it be? What does it mean?
I love little typos like this.
And in that moment, this situation became a little more nightmare before Christmas. What's this? What's this? The fuck is in the air? What's this? There's murder everywhere.
Okay, there we go. Snap.
Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
Someone who participated in the seance. Maybe that person tore off the floorboard.
That wouldn't make such a loud crashing sound.
Maybe
Smacking somebody in the face while they die, though, on the other hand.
But that statue was still on top of the cage.
Culprit hide under floor. Then stood up with such might.
What if they hid in the
Said
statue?
there was no one under the floor.
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
Wow.
Under the floorboards.
Whoa, what the fuck? How do I hit that?
God, it's like I'm the only one here who's staying on the ball.
You hardly have any experience with balls to say that, Miu.
Okay, Kokichi.
Don't you know me and balls are the best of friends?
Okay. You two need to stop talking.
You're overdoing it, Miu.
They would make a really weird couple.
Go into this is staying in the box.
They're the problem children. What would have been a
They,
second of impact
they
on
need to just be separated. They feed off of each other and then they just go too far.
If we think about everyone's testimony combined with the fact.
So what made the floorboard
Come loose. Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
But that statue was still on.
Culprit hide under floor. Then stood up with such might.
I'm so
Must
sorry
have
I've been
stomped through
completely
the
and utterly distracted by this entire stream.
I agree.
We agree with Kokichi.
Goddamn right to do.
Worst mistake we'll ever make.
Kokichi is
You
right.
fool.
The
Also,
I am
Mass,
concerned, therefore my power has grown.
Mass, you missed the perfect
floorboards
setup
fit
earlier, by the
perfect.
way.
Gonta makes sure first time we go
I
to
saw the
empty room.
controversial scene, and then I basically said, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm a Kyo. I'll possess you. Fuck it.
The controversial
When we first
scene.
saw the room, yes. But when I looked again during
Yeah.
the investigation,
Finally, somebody called me a cum dumpster.
And that's the moment where I trade between Kyo and Gunta for the rest of the
one of
trial.
the cross pieces supporting the floorboards was cut off.
Yes.
After examining the cut, I concluded that it must have been done deliberately.
Hilariously,
Oh
you're
god, I just
safer than...
realized what we're getting to next.
You mean the culprit, right?
What?
Why'd they
What?
do that?
What did the culprit
It's
stand to
the
gain by
meme.
cutting the cross piece?
I don't...
What
What?
did they stand to gain? That's the question. To solve
I'm
this
so
case,
scared.
I'll need to
Lawrence, I'm so
I'll need to
scared.
think carefully about the cross piece and the floorboard.
Don't look
Also, I
at
just
me.
want to say
Lawrence.
that Wayne died and
No, I'm looking at you because you don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen. We both don't know what's gonna happen.
Tenko's body was at one end of the loose floorboard, and the cross piece that had been cut was on the other end of the floorboard. The unsupported
No,
part was
what is
outside
this?
the cage,
What is
so it could
this?
have been stomped on. Only one of the cross pieces was cut. The other two were intact.
Oh, get to it. Get to the game. Get to the meme. Come
One
on.
of them was right under Tenko. And the other was in the center, right about where the edge of the cage was.
What the fuck?
Say the line.
What was the culprit attempting to achieve by stomping on the floorboard? Think. Come on, think.
I'm scared.
Here we go.
Say the line, Shuichi.
Say the line, Bart.
What is this gonna... I'm
Oh, it's
living in
this.
fear. It's so ominous when y'all say shit like this.
Don't look at me. I'm
Say the
going...
line, Bart.
We're getting there.
Seesaw.
Yeah.
Find the letters. You'll get there.
F. Oh no.
Seesaw effect.
Seesaw effect. Seesaw.
We got their chat. We got their chat.
The seesaw effect, okay.
That's right. The floorboard might have been used as a seesaw.
A seesaw?
Oh my god, I'm not ready for the end of this trial.
The cross piece at one
None
end
of
of
us
the
are.
floorboard had been cut off.
What is it? I'm so fucking scared.
The other
It
two
should
cross
be.
pieces holding up that board.
And again, we haven't
close
even
to the
gone
cage.
halfway through the trial.
I'm terrified.
If you were to apply
And
force
this
to the
trial
inner
ends
floorboard
in
with
the
no
most
cross
fucking
piece,
bananas way possible.
Uh-huh.
I'm...
Like I said, Aerodot, this game doesn't have brakes.
the next cross piece would act
Hi.
as a fulcrum to turn the floorboard into a lever.
Oh.
Bonk.
A lever capable of lifting up Tenko's entire body.
This is weird.
Her whole body lifted up?
Yeah, that sounds like a seesaw, all right.
Oh,
But why
man.
bother lifting Tenko's body?
They couldn't have killed Tenko like that. Unless they used the sickle.
That's exactly it. Using the seesaw trick, it was possible to kill Tenko with a
Holy
sickle.
shit.
Huh?
Oh my god, and they teased, by the way, they teased
In
halfway
order for
to
the culprit to
AI.
kill Tenko with a seesaw trick,
Yeah, there was
the
a bit
placement
with
of the sickle is the most
Peppa
important
Pig,
factor.
where she talked about the one in blue,
Uh,
the short one with the red hat,
mm.
and the girl.
yes, the
Floorboard
goyle.
seesaw. Cage, blood on the white fabric. What conclusions can I draw from this? There's only one place the sickle could have been that is consistent with the evidence.
Which can only be assumed to be Benry.
That's it.
I can never remember his name. Timmy.
Yeah,
The sickle
Yeah,
was
yeah.
at the top of
Tommy,
the iron
Tommy.
cage, with the blade facing
Tommy,
down.
Alex.
yeah.
The reason we
That's
didn't see
referring
it
to
was
Kumar
because of the
Poe's
fabric
obvious
covering the
brands.
cage. Also, the wooden statue kept the blade in place.
Also, don't
It's
really
true that
there's
the
a
sickle's
few
handle
teases
was
for
thick,
Half-Life AI,
which made the
'cause
statue wobble.
you can hear Dr. Kleiner.
But the statue's
we all
weight
know
kept it from falling over.
Hello, Gordon!
Hello there, Gordon.
Once everything was in place, if you stepped
Look,
hard
Gordon,
enough on the
ropes.
seesaw,
We can use these to help me, Gordon!
Oh God,
We should
dear,
watch
help me.
Half-Life AI.
We should.
I'll be back.
Tenko's
Alrighty.
body would have shot upward and hit the blade on the top of the cage.
Doink.
She was bent over,
Oh my
meaning the
fucking
sickle's blade would have connected with her neck.
The 6-inch sickle blade wasn't long enough to stop Tenko in her crouch position.
Someone
If
went
the floor
sicko
would have
mode.
been as a seesaw, it could compensate for the blade's length.
Y'all would up.
Bringing the victim to the sickle
Twins.
rather than bringing the sickle to the victim. That's definitely
That's
an unorthodox idea.
That's weird.
All
That's
these
just not.
all these Danganronpa murder methods are unorthodox.
While she was in the cage.
All you will see
What's-
are
what's
unorthodox
more
murder
weird,
methods.
The entire inner tube ropeway, or this?
No, this, because at least the inner tube.
Competition.
No, the inner tube thing makes at least some sense because you're using it as like a platform for you and a fucking body. That people used to do that all the fucking time for like different things. This is
That's
literally.
just a zip line.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just a zip line.
Here we're gonna shove a fucking sickle and a dog statue, and I'm gonna seesaw somebody straight up into it. We got some soft shit going on in here.
In a seance.
Please imagine too that this is what they're hearing from inside the box, so they hear very faintly.
Looks like we got ourselves a good old-fashioned seesaw.
The box is shaking.
Seesaw homicide.
The fuck? I'm sorry. The fuck?
What the hell's a seesaw homicide? That's fucking crazy!
You just said
That's
it.
what makes the killing game fun, you know? They can't get away with murder the normal way, so they gotta think outside the box. Kudos.
What is that
culprit.
face?
You did a great job keeping me entertained.
Evil.
Indeed. Well played, Himiko.
Spawn evil.
Yeah?
It was you, wasn't it? The one behind the seesaw homicide.
I thought he was about to say the one behind.
Why her?
Slaughter.
Because she's the only one capable of carrying out this plan.
The only one? Why's that?
Because this seesaw homicide required its location to be prepared beforehand.
By cutting the crosspiece beneath the floorboard, you mean?
Then the culprit would need to lure their victim into the prepared room. That is why you chose that room for the seance. Is it not, Himiko?
Wait for Mass to get back.
So, how's it going, chat?
I was muted.
So how's it? Oh, hey, welcome.
However, there are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use?
Also, Wendy in the
middle
fucking
room.
group chat.
Middle room's always
Look
best
at
for
the-
stuff like this.
Just responded to the one character that you said would, you know, arrive, die, and then what she said after.
Why are we now the gaggle of goons?
We are the gaggle of goons, the gaggle of goons.
She likely found out about my plans for the seance somehow.
You were quite vocal about the seance, Kyo. You even had instructions for it in your lab.
Our culprit, Himiko, prepared her seesaw trap ahead of time. Then she waited for me to host the seance and suggested the middle room. She led us all into holding the seance right where she wanted it. Then she killed Tenko, all according to plan.
That's a lie, right? Himiko did such a thing?
In the end, Himiko, who Tenko cherished and loved, tragically killed her.
Wait, we don't know that, right? He's wrong, right, Himiko?
Iron on, I
Himiko
swear
would
to God, your
never kill
status.
Tenko, right?
What? What? What?
What could it possibly be?
Oh yeah, I should also mention the gnome stream added a new antagonist. A second gnome
What's
who
wrong
is
with that?
ungodly horny.
Oh no.
Oh.
What's wrong with my status?
Hello, sire. Use me like a toilet.
Yeah.
Killed Tenko?
A dog.
Himiko? What's wrong, Himiko?
Crying like a little
It
bitch.
is true that using the middle room was Himiko's idea. But does that mean Himiko really killed Tenko? Would something like that really happen? Something so cruel? Really? That's the intermission?
What?
Dang.
Da 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 da. Again, I'm just vibing in the box.
Oh, have we not strapped you to the chair?
No, I got free this time, and I was. Look,
The goddamn mother kids don't know how to
no,
tie a knot.
no, leave me in the box, leave me in the box. Gonta, keep him away, please. I don't want to be seen by Miu. I'm terrified, please.
Okay.
We need our cameraman. Gonta, you must understand.
Gonta, I
do
swear
we
to God,
wanna
please.
Stop here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm guessing we should. And I still have work tomorrow, so yeah.
What the heck?
What the heck is going on here?
Oops. I forgot. Okay. Save.